wanna be. I didn't think this life was gonna be for me. A love you gave me to discover was right here, but now I'm caught up in a dream, don't wanna leave. See, I ain't been one for wishing, not at all. When you least expect it's creeping up on you. No confiding nor abiding to no rules. And now I'm content knowing that I'm here with you. Right here, you got me where you want me. Now I'm right here, waiting for your call. And now I'm right here, you got me where you want me. Now I'm right here, right here. Oh, oh, oh. Took a hold of my mind. I wouldn't change it for the world. Now that you're mine, you played me hard to get for a while. Still got me deeper every day with your smile. See, I ain't been one for wishing, not at all. When you least expect it's creeping up on you. No confiding nor abiding to no rules. And now I'm content knowing that I'm here with you. Oh, right here, you got me where you want me. Now I'm right here, waiting for your call. And now I'm right here, you got me where you want me. Now I'm right here, right here. Oh, oh, oh. Oh yes, I found that thing. Right here is where I'll stay, but I'm not complacent. Finally I'm content. Oh yes, I found that thing. Right here is where I stay, but I'm not complaining. Right here, you got me where you want me, and I'm right here, right here. Oh, oh, oh.
to the jungle. I be your girl? Come now, up me the kitty cat purr. Top of the food chain, top of the roll.
And you know you want to.
On your toes, unpredictable. One on one, done what and more. Instant kicks and I can't control.
And you know I want you. Welcome to the
Like Rocky, no ASAP. Cut game like A-Track. You want that? I stay strapped. You not down, don't say that. Super faded, ready gone. She's super bad, hardly wrong. Do your dance, but they play my song.
Excuse me, shorty,
Too true, then I'm sorry. Got 2 seats in this Rari for this pussy purple safari. So